Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started. Tiffany Stratton and the WWE Women's Champion, Nia Jax, are clearly not on the same page and often bicker on Friday Night SmackDown. Recently, the buff Barbie tried to cash in her Money in the Bank briefcase on the Irresistible Force. Lately, Tiffany Stratton and Nia Jax haven't been on the same page. Moreover, Candice LeRae has been trying to fill up Stratton's spot by agreeing with whatever Jax says or does. The rift might eventually lead to a split between Stratton and Jax, and recently the MITB holder tried to cash in her contract. At a recent WWE Live event, Tiffany Stratton made an appearance with her briefcase when Nia Jax and Mikan were down and out. The 25-year-old star was on the cusp of cashing in the contract on Nia Jax when the champion woke up and slammed the briefcase. Check out the video below. WWE Women's Champion Nia Jax claims Tiffany Stratton will never betray her. Earlier this year, Tiffany Stratton approached Nia Jax on Friday Night SmackDown, and the two slowly became a formidable duo. The two stars had their share of success as Jax won the Queen of the Ring tournament and became the WWE Women's Champion at SummerSlam 2024. Meanwhile, the 25-year-old won the Money in the Bank briefcase in Canada. In an interview with Game Rant, the Irresistible Force was asked if she thought the buff Barbie would use her briefcase, which might affect their friendship. The champion stated Tiffany would never betray her, and the two would go after more gold together. Oh my gosh. Tiffy and I will never feud. She will never betray me. I don't know why you guys try to put this out in the universe. Stop trying to manifest this evilness. We are a team, okay? We're going for all the gold. Tiffy is my princess. She'll never betray me, Jax said. Well, you know what, maybe it has, but they've never been me and her. They don't know the bond we have. She'll never betray me, Jax said. H/T, Game Rant. It'll be interesting to see when Stratton will cash in her contract in the company. It was a chilly evening in Chicago, where WWE fans gathered in droves for a live event that promised action, drama, and unforgettable moments. The Allstate Arena was electric with anticipation as the card featured some of the biggest names in the industry, including the dominant Nia Jax, the current WWE Women's Champion. However, the event would take an unexpected turn that no one saw coming. The evening was in full swing when Nia Jax stepped into the ring for her main event match against Raquel Rodriguez. The crowd erupted in a mix of cheers and boos as the women's champion made her way down the ramp, her imposing presence enough to send shivers down the spines of even the most seasoned competitors. Raquel, no stranger to powerhouses, stood tall in the ring, determined to prove she could dethrone the seemingly unstoppable champion. The match was as brutal as anyone could imagine. Both women traded devastating blows, with Raquel showcasing her strength by lifting Nia for an impressive power slam that nearly brought the audience to its feet. Nia, however, proved why she held the gold, countering with her signature Samoan drop and a series of punishing moves that left Raquel gasping for air. The climax came when Nia delivered a thunderous leg drop, securing the 3 count and retaining her championship. As Nia stood victorious, holding her title high, the arena lights dimmed, and the familiar sound of Tiffany Stratton's music blared through the speakers. The crowd erupted in a frenzy of shock and excitement. Tiffany, the self-proclaimed center of the universe, strutted onto the stage with her Money in the Bank briefcase in hand, a sly smile playing on her lips. Dressed in her signature pink and gold gear, she exuded confidence as she signaled her intention to cash in her contract. Nia Jax, still recovering from her grueling match, glared at Tiffany with a mix of exhaustion and disbelief. The referee quickly ran to the ring, ready to officiate the impromptu match. Tiffany slid into the ring, briefcase in hand, and handed it over to the referee, officially declaring her cash-in. The bell rang, and Tiffany wasted no time, immediately targeting Nia's legs to chop down the champion. She delivered a series of low dropkicks and quick strikes, using her agility to stay one step ahead of the fatigued powerhouse. The crowd was on the edge of their seats, sensing the possibility of an upset. Tiffany climbed the top rope, aiming for her signature prettiest moonsault ever. She executed it flawlessly, landing directly on Nia's midsection. The referee dropped to the mat for the count, 1, 2, but Nia powered out with authority, sending Tiffany flying across the ring. The crowd gasped as the champion roared back to life. Fueled by adrenaline and sheer determination, Nia slowly got to her feet, her eyes locked on Tiffany. The challenger tried to maintain her momentum, charging at Nia with a running crossbody. However, Nia caught her mid-air, showcasing her immense strength, and slammed her down with a devastating powerslam. The crowd was now firmly behind Nia as she picked up Tiffany and delivered a crushing Samoan drop. Tiffany writhed in pain, clutching her ribs, but Nia wasn't done. She dragged Tiffany to the corner and ascended the second rope, preparing for a Vader bomb. The arena held its breath as Nia leaped off, but Tiffany rolled out of the way at the last second, causing Nia to crash hard onto the mat. Sensing an opportunity, Tiffany crawled to the ropes and used them to pull herself up. She charged at Nia, delivering a picture-perfect step-up enzwajiri that staggered the champion. Tiffany followed up with a series of elbow strikes and a snap DDT, bringing Nia down to one knee. The crowd was now divided, with half cheering for the tenacious challenger and the other half rooting for the resilient champion. Tiffany signaled for another prettiest moonsault ever, climbing the ropes with determination. As she perched on the top rope, the audience erupted in boos as Shayna Baszler appeared from the crowd and jumped onto the apron. With a swift motion, Shayna shoved Tiffany off the ropes, sending her crashing to the mat below. The referee immediately called for the bell, disqualifying Nia and ending the cash-in attempt. The crowd was in an uproar as Shayna entered the ring and began assaulting Tiffany. Nia, still groggy from the match, slowly got to her feet and confronted Shayna. The two former allies exchanged heated words before coming to blows, reigniting their storied rivalry. The chaos escalated as Raquel Rodriguez, determined to settle her score with Nia, returned to the ring and joined the fray. Security and officials rushed to the ring to separate the women, but the damage was done. Tiffany, clutching her briefcase, retreated up the ramp with a furious expression. Her cash-in attempt had been thwarted, but her message was clear: she wasn't going to back down until she claimed the women's championship. The live event ended with fans buzzing about the explosive confrontation. Tiffany's bold move had solidified her status as a legitimate contender, while Shayna's interference hinted at a brewing feud with Nia Jax. Raquel's involvement added another layer of intrigue, setting the stage for a potential multi-woman battle for the championship. Backstage, Tiffany was interviewed about her failed cash-in. "Nia got lucky tonight," she said, her tone defiant. "And Shayna? She just signed her own death warrant. I'm the future of this division, and nothing is going to stop me from becoming champion." Meanwhile, Nia was seen icing her injuries, visibly frustrated with how the night had unfolded. "Tiffany wants to play with the big girls? She better be ready for the consequences," Nia said, her voice laced with warning. "And Shayna? She knows exactly what's coming to her." The fallout from the live event would undoubtedly ripple through WWE programming in the weeks to come. Fans speculated about the possibility of a triple threat match involving Nia, Tiffany, and Shayna, while others believed Raquel might demand another title opportunity. Tiffany's determination to cash in successfully had put the entire women's division on notice, and her failed attempt only made her hungrier for the gold. As the WWE Universe debated and theorized, one thing was certain: Tiffany Stratton's bold move at the Chicago Live event would go down as one of the most talked-about moments in recent memory, solidifying her place as one of the brightest stars in WWE today.